Hey everybody, wherever and whenever you're watching from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're back in EU4 to continue the Butua Half-Campaign. Last time, we ended the war with Kilwa. Even though we could have vassalized them, it would have been kind of messy to try and do so right now. Because my army is like split at the moment and Kilwa had like 7,000 troops. I would need 8k troops on each side, like sieging Kilwa's capital down while also maintaining control over these provinces here. Which we can't really do because like my army's like split up here right now, so I decided we'll just peace out early, release Makua, who we're gonna vassalize later, and take Lolo, complete our state here. So we're gonna come back for them later. And with that, we are going to do some things for how we're gonna like colonize South Africa. I did some math, and the colonist that I have is only gonna be around for 100 years, but it's gonna take me 300 years to get all of these provinces with just the one colonist. So we're gonna have to colonize like 3 provinces at a time, and maybe even 4, which is gonna be very expensive because that's gonna go over my colony limit. For every colony we have beyond the number of colonists we have, it's just gonna be more and more expensive. So like at most I think we can handle like 3 provinces at a time, and then once I develop my next gold mine, we can maybe go for a 4th province. And just colonize 4 provinces at a time so that we manage to get all of South Africa before my colonist expires. So I don't have to take exploration ideas. But yeah, this session is gonna be just mostly controlling the borders, controlling the frontier. You know, colonizing this side in the south while vassalizing the rest of our neighbors over here. So that we don't go over our gov cap. Well, actually, we're probably gonna go over our gov cap as we colonize the rest of this stuff, but yeah, it's gonna be fairly slow, but it is what it is. Hey Spar, doing fine. Hope you're having a good weekend as well. Anyway, let's go to full screen. Before we unpause, I am gonna have to do the things I just said. So first off, let me just pay for inflation here. We're gonna have to crank this down because that's gonna be very expensive in the long run. I should probably This might throw my merchant guilds influence out of balance if I go for promote merchant guilds bookkeeping. I might just have to take the increased cost, so we're gonna lower inflation here with my admin power, which is not great. I just do 2 clicks. We're gonna do it again. More video game time. Cool. Getting your deliveries out of the way. Should I pay for the inflation one more time? It's a lot of admin spent on it though. You know what? Actually, how much is it gonna cost me to build buildings right now? 93. I saved like 1 ducat per temple. Yeah, okay. We're gonna pay for inflation reduction all the way to 0. And then I'm gonna bring these guys over to Safala to deal with the rebels that are about to spawn over there. And then we can pour Lolo. After that, I'm gonna crank out some temples here. So At first I was thinking I was not gonna build our buildings until I had infrastructure ideas, but that seems too greedy, especially since we're gonna run out of our income is gonna get lower once I do the multiple colonies at a time. So I might as well spend my money here, get the churches, get the temples in, so that we get more proportional income from tax. And that way our inflation rate slows down a bit, because right now we're getting so much inflation because most of our income is coming from gold. So spam out some temples here. And then I think we can do a light ship. There you go. We're also working our way to 20 light ships for one of the other missions. Aside from that, I think it's time. So I'm gonna recall this colonist. So even if I recall the colonist, the colony itself will still get 60 settlers a year. It just won't get the settler chance from having a colony or a colonist there. And I'm thinking we take these two provinces here because they're the ones that take the least amount of travel time. So I'm just gonna colonize like along this line of 3 and then 3 here and then 3 here, and just keep working our way until we get to the other end of South Africa. And then hopefully, if I did my math right, we should be able to colonize all of South Africa before my colonist expires in 1575. Anyway, let's get these troops here, and then these guys are going through here, and then yeah, I guess they can just meet up there. Right now we have our colonists in Lundu. So when I attack Lundu, it's 1483 for both of these. Nabucco is in 1479. Mako is 1492, and then 1487 for Kilwa. I have to vassalize Makua first so that I can give them Lomwe from Maravi, and then that's gonna be the same war where I vassalize these two. So that means the first one we're gonna go up against would be Tumbuka. So we'll keep the spy network there. I'm gonna recall this one. Then we're gonna revoke our guarantee on Makua. I think I missed I missed some days there. Crap. Let's revoke this guarantee. And then we're gonna have to go in on Kilwa as soon as the truce is up, because they're probably gonna get beaten up by someone else. By Mombasa again. What do they have claims on? Yeah, they have claims on. Are these permanent? Okay, no, these are not permanent claims. So probably have a spy network in Dumboka, and then I'm gonna put the spy network in Kilwa again. Get rid of this edict for now. Spy network on Kilwa. Then we have to build a spy network on Makua because releasing them got rid of our claim, even though it's permanent. So to wait till August, and then I'm gonna recall this guy and then send them over here. So now, even though the colonist is not here, we still get 70 a year. There's just no settler chance, right? So this is still gonna keep growing. And as you can see with the second colonist, so base cost for a colony is 2 ducats a month. Because I have one additional colony over my colonists, I'm paying 4 for the other one, and then this next one is gonna cost me 6. So this is gonna get very expensive very quickly. Let's build a spy network here. And then since I got the colonists here, so let's see how much is, yeah, we're barely making any money now because I'm paying for as many colonies at the same time. I'm gonna recall this guy once again, and we're gonna send him back to the coastal province just because I want this one to finish first. And then let's provoke the rebels over here. And nice, we got, okay, so this is nice. So we're getting these colonization events for like additional settler increase and settler chance. So I definitely pay for that. So that's a free 200 settlers there. Cool. And then we're gonna split our mercenary companies on each of these provinces. We have to make sure that none of the native uprisings get rid of our colony, because that's going to be a lot of time wasted. We're going to deny that marriage offer. And we're keeping the spy networks just so that when we go to war with them, we have like a built-up spy network for the siege bonus. 1492, 1483, 1487. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Tumbuka in like 2 years, and then our timer for our state stuff is gonna be in 1484. Okay, we have a lot of time. Okay, we send the regular troops out. And I think that's all of the maintenance stuff. Oh, actually, I should probably get rid of these noble rebels real quick. Bring my troops over to Zimbabwe because that one's my high developed province that has the rebels. Let's get rid of them now. Okay, it costs us 628 because we're out of time by 1 year. So we can wait until the next year. We can take Miltech 7. Although that's going to give us unbalanced research. So hopefully our admin catches up by then. Okay. Actually, there's no... Yeah, there aren't that many... Yeah, there's no ferocity here, so I should probably just stack both of these merc companies on Lower Limpopo. Because this one has like 7k. Send these guys to Butua. And then... I'm gonna send the regular stack over to Palimane to handle the unrest there from the conversion happening. Or, actually, it's not even a conversion, it's just that there are zealots there, okay. Yeah, we're gonna start losing money. I could... actually... I could... Because mercs have like a separate maintenance cost, I could just lower army maintenance and we could start making money again. So that's one way to do it. Although I need this max so that they can fill up first, and then once they're completely full, we'll drop down army maintenance. And there's the Mari belief that gives us stability. We get free clergy estate loyalty. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep these. There's no reason for me to remove any of them right now. And then I could also take a loan here. I could take a loan, use the money to build the rest of the buildings I need. Where's the there, indebted to the Merchants Guild. We do lose mercantilism here, but we're getting mercantilism back from the monopolies anyway. So take a loan, use those loans to build more of our temples, so we cap out all of our temples. And then we don't really need manpower just yet. We haven't expanded our army that far. For the remainder of the money, I will just pay off one of the loans, so we're not paying too much interest on that, and then we chill. Okay, now that our army is full, let's drop down army maintenance so we can make a bit more money. Yeah, there we go. And then every time our inflation goes up to 2, I'm gonna have to drop it down with admin. Now this is stated. Are we on gov cap? We are 215 out of 360, so we're still under 66%, so that's great. I'm gonna take... Okay, so we're gonna take the settler chance and global settler increase here. Oh, I guess the settler chance doesn't work if they don't have a colonist there, but the settler increase at least is nice. Yeah, this is gonna be like the upper limit. Hopefully, once the churches are down and once I develop my next gold mine for colonialism later, I'll have enough money to support a 4th colony, so we can have 4 colonies at a time. It's also lower autonomy there. And then it's January, so I can take this now. And we're at Miltech 7, which means we can have artillery. Okay, we want this guy. We don't have the force limit for it yet, though. I could drop... Okay, so we... At some point, I'm gonna have to like rehire my mercs so that I can get some artillery on them as well. But we'll do the army reorganization later once our borders are no longer under threat, since we'd have vassalized our neighbors by then. I have to wait for money so I can hire this advisor here. And let's fabricate a claim on Makua here. Okay. Another global settler increase and another 200 pops. I don't have money though. Yeah, we could wait for like the month tick so that we can get the extra cash there. That does mean like we're a few months without an advisor on admin, which is not great. I should maybe just like... I should not have paid off that one loan. That was a mistake. Ah, crap. Another bit of inflation, we're gonna pay for that. And then let's get this guy, national tax modifier guy. So our truce with Timbuka is done. I'm gonna go ahead and send some troops over. So how many troops do you have? You have 5k. You're allied to Burundi, who's landlocked between inside Buha and Rwanda. I'm gonna take the monthly autonomy. Well, actually, we could do without the unrest, to be honest. And like their autonomy is at 0 right now, so just take the unrest there. And then on the next month, we're gonna go to war with Tumbuka. I'm gonna recall the spy network in Makua, so we can declare war. And then since we have 3 light ships now, I'm gonna do this so we get an explorer. We're gonna start exploring the area while we can. Yeah, the 1 stack is enough actually. I don't need 2 merc stacks for that. Oh, my boss is gonna attack Kilwa again. If Kilwa... Okay, hopefully Mombasa just takes Kilwa this time. And then hopefully they have like some provinces left so we can vassalize them easily. Okay, Monthik, let's go ahead and declare war in Tumbuka. Then I'm gonna go ahead and build another light ship. And I'm gonna drop 1 soldier here so we can keep it at siege. And then we're gonna attack them over here. Hopefully that should get rid of them. I don't know if we can stack wipe them. We are 3 miltechs ahead, so maybe we can. Level 3 advisor. Can I afford the level 3 advisor? Cost 5.32 monthly. Can just barely afford it, I think. Okay, we did stack wipe them, nice. And then We're gonna send the Butua warriors to do the siege then. And from here, I don't think they have access. Yeah, they're not gonna get access, so Burundi's like stuck there. We're gonna have to get access ourselves. Okay, there's Cape. Now, there's no reason for me to state this just yet, I think. I think we just keep this as like, just as a territory for now. Because this is gonna cost us a bit of gov cap. I'm probably gonna keep most of South Africa as territory until we have more gov cap. So we'll just leave it alone for now. It's not really a very valuable province right now anyway. What's this war? Possibly everyone kill conquests. You're probably gonna take this province now. Hopefully Mombasa doesn't full annex them. Hopefully they just like take some of this stuff. If they do full annex them though, I guess I could release Kilwa somewhere. Oh, never mind. I can't. Crap. Okay. Please don't full annex Kilwa. Culture convert. Oh man, okay, I want this actually, but I hope we have enough time though. So if and when Inhambane is finished, I'm gonna send my colonists over to Roggeveld so we can get this mission done, or this agenda done, and then that's gonna give us settler chance 5% and an additional plus 25 global settler increase, so that should speed up the rest of the colonies. Make sure to remember that. And I'm gonna add in another mark here. So I'm gonna bring my troops over to Rukwa, and then we're gonna ask for access through Buha, and then we'll go to Burundi. We could vassalize them. Actually, do I have enough relations slots? So we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I can get the I can get the one from the nobility for an additional 2. With strong duchies. That's gonna be Kilwa, and then you get Burundi that way. And then when we get Burundi, that's gonna be our foothold into this area, and we can attack these guys and give all the land to Burundi then. many troops does Burundi have? 6k? I think the tech difference should allow us to stack wipe them. Now the question is, are they gonna ask? Okay, they can give me access. And then now we can go through here. And we're gonna put a spy network here. To get a bit of siege bonus. Where are their troops? You have 6k that aren't here. Don't tell me they... Surely they didn't go here already. I don't think they had access on the other side. Unless their army is just stuck somewhere. Okay, there's their army. Can I reach you though? Ah, crap. Okay, I can't. Because my return oh my god, my return province is here? Well... we can't cancel access now too. Because they have an army. Yeah, because their army is like there. Oh. Let's see what they end up doing. It's another advisor dead. I think the land maintenance guy. It doesn't look like they're trying to move. They're just waiting for me, I guess. But they're tech 5. So we're 2 techs ahead. We should be fine here. Even if they try to fight us, I think they will lose. Kilo has no troops. Okay. Mombasa has 6k. Oh, Kill was gone. They might just full annex Kill. No! Crap. Oh, there goes my water fire. It's gone now. I think it's better to take the missionary strength here. You actually get money from that as well once the missionaries are done converting. Because that means our missionary maintenance is... Oh, we're not really paying much for our maintenance anyway. Where's my explorer, by the way? They're taking their time to explore that, huh? Oop. I almost clicked something that I should not click. It's close. Okay, let's take this Diplo attack. That gives us docks. Docks give us manpower, right? Oh, docks give production? What the? Okay, we definitely want to build that then. At some point. Okay, here's the fort. I'm gonna recall this. And then we're gonna vassalize both of these guys. So, Burundi, I want you to be my vassal. Take all your money as well. And we'll end your rivalry so we get some prestige out of it as well. And just in time too, we just paid for Diplo tech. And then I'm gonna vassalize Tumbuka as well. Take all your money and your rivalry. And again, the reason we're not like just taking the land for ourselves is because I don't want to go over my gov cap. So we're gonna have to expand indirectly through vassals like this. Please don't full annex them. Mombasa. Do they have... They haven't taken something. Yeah, so Kilwa might just be isolated over to this island. Yeah, it looks green over there. We can cancel access. Then we'll put these guys on supportive. Lock settlement growth for both of them. I'm not gonna pay off debts. I'm also not gonna do knowledge sharing because I don't want the technology to like spread over here. Tumbuka though, I could. We could do knowledge sharing on Tumbuka, but I mean, they're probably getting it already anyway. Yeah, it's already spreading to them anyway. It doesn't matter. So our next target is gonna be what's left of Kilwa. Hopefully they still have something here. If Mombasa ends up taking all of this coastline, then I guess we just... Oh, that's gonna be tricky. Could we vassalize? Oh, actually, they managed to siege this down. We'll see how that develops. But here... can go ahead and put a spy network in... What's a fort, actually? Maravi has a fort, so we'll put the spy network on Maravi. And now that we have subjects, I should be able to give the strong duchies. Here we go. So we get liberty, desire, and subjects lowered, and also the additional relations, so we can have 6 subjects now. Yep, that definitely looks like Kilwa still has this under their control. Do they only have 3k? They only have 3k troops. Kilwa has naval supremacy, so they can't like fully deal with Kilwa. So it's gonna be a matter of like how much land Mombasa is gonna end up taking here. Should I lower inflation? Provoke these. And then Burundi, our new subject, once a royal merge, sure. It's gonna keep them loyal. And now I can send these troops over here. And since I have a subject now, we should have like an additional force limit so we can bring in artillery. If we had money. The artillery is going to be useful for sieging down forts later. We can take our admin ideas, or admin tech. And now for our first idea group. So this is what I was talking about earlier, is like I really did not want to open with exploration idea. That would be really bad. So, because we have a plan for colonizing all of South Africa with just the one colonist, instead, I'm gonna open with Diplo idea. And it's gonna be influence, I think. I thought about taking Diplo, but it's not. And the province war score is nice, but it's just one idea. Influence is gonna work for us pretty well. It was either that or court ideas, but I could take court ideas like much later. Let's take the influence ideas here. And then our next idea group, which is gonna be in Admin Tech 7, is gonna be infrastructure ideas, so we can get our bonuses so we can start building the rest of our buildings. Makua still wants an alliance. We're gonna decline that. No, they full annexed Mombasa, full annexed Kilwa? You're kidding me. Who the crap, now I have to deal with Ajuran if I attack them. Crap. That's awkward. Oh no. Well, I guess I just hope that Mombasa attacks me. They have a claim here anyway. So if Mombasa ends up attacking me, then we can just take the land back and release Kilwa that way. And then expand along the coastline through them. Really knows how to press people's buttons. I am running a mod that makes the AI behave better or play better. But I guess when the AI is playing better, that does mean that they're not always gonna make decisions that are gonna make me happy. Okay, so Lauren 309. How many troops are you facing if you attack them? If I attack them, they have 7k. I have more troops than them. The only issue is... Alright, I should check their allies, huh? So if I attack them and Ajuran and Marahan join, it's gonna be 16,000 infantry and 7,000 cav versus my 19,000 infantry. I want to say it's fairly close. I am ahead by 1 miltech. But I can't see Ajuran and I can't see Marahan, so I don't know what tech level they're at. But I might be able to take them on. The issue is like, I don't want to take the land for myself directly because that's definitely gonna kick us into 66% gov cap, which is gonna start giving me penalties because of our mod. So ideally I would have liked to just vassalize Kilwa, but they got rid of Kilwa. I don't know if I can vassalize Mombasa though. I might be able to. Or like all the war score. Oh no, never mind. It's like 121. We're gonna have to make them smaller if we're gonna vassalize them. Well. Anyway. Where do I put my spy network now? So we have one. I'll just put this one on Lundu then. It's a take just 1 kilo run and releasing Great Conquest later. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Okay, I don't want to knowledge share Burundi because I don't want these guys to get tech. Can I afford the artillery now? Yes, I can. So we're gonna go ahead and add artillery to our stack. And we're almost done with Inhambane, so we can move our colonist over to Rogeveld. Okay, I can just barely afford the level 3 spy master, so we're gonna save money for that. But yeah, like after I take Lundu, Maravi, Makua, I'm probably just gonna do that and take one province and release Kilo that way. And then we'll just reconquest the rest of the stuff later. How much is this guy? 78? Jeez. That's a lot of money. We're gonna sit on like no advisor for a while. Okay, truce with Moravian Lundu's over, but I want to get Makua first so that I can give Makua Lomwe. So that's gonna be in 1492. Inflation's gonna spike. And that is the most of my explorer right now, so we can't really protect trade yet because I'm not collecting in Zanzibar just yet. We're still collecting in Zambezi, and I can't really move there because we only have 10%. I guess my light ships are just gonna chill for now. Rebels in Kolimane. That's 4k. If I provoke them, that's 6k. Bring these guys over here and get rid of those. And yeah, actually, I'll take the money for the treasury. Thank you. So we can hire our level 3 advisor. I just earlier we were barely making money. Okay, we're gonna have to like drop down. I'll drop down army maintenance after I deal with the rebels. Yeah, we're close to our timer. It's gonna be next year. And for our Splendor ability, let's see. AE doesn't really matter because our wars are so slow because we don't have that many neighbors we can declare on anyway. Transfer subjects. I don't think anyone else has subjects right now. Everyone around us is independent. I guess Congo, but no, actually no, Congo doesn't have their subjects anymore. They annexed all of them. Yeah, transfer subject's not gonna work for us either. Combat bonus in terrain of capital. Highlands. Do we have a lot of highlands in this region? No. Okay, also gives claims, bordering claims. I don't plan on really expanding beyond the permanent claims from the mission tree. Because responsible blobbing kind of makes it hard for me to like go ham. So I'm not going like super ambitious on the claims. I just want like the permanent claims, which is just this much. And then I think our mission gives us all the way up to the Horn. So claims, bordering claims. I guess is like not particularly useful. We could use that to get to Madagascar, because I don't think the mission tree gives us claims to Madagascar. Yeah, because this one's the Horn of Africa. I don't know, I don't know if forming Zimbabwe gives us claims to Madagascar. I don't think so. Yeah. Doesn't look like any of the other missions. But the thing is, even if I get claims bordering claims to try and get Madagascar, I'm gonna have to like make transports, which I don't think I have the naval force limit for. Yeah, because I'm building up 20 light ships to get this the trade fleet mission done. So we're gonna need like way more naval force limit if I'm gonna add transports into the mix to try and make a landing to Madagascar. It might just be like between war taxes and adaptive combat terrain, actually. If I'm looking at the number of highlands that we're gonna end up fighting in, it's mostly just in my own home region. And then if I end up fighting here in this side, Mombasa is entirely coastal, so war taxes it is, I guess. Free war taxes is fine, I guess. It'd be nice if you could vassal to the pink guy and use him for combat. I don't think you're big enough for that. Betsa Misaraka? Or Mahafali, you mean? Yeah, they have a hug box over here in Madagascar, so they probably have like the status quo here right now. Yeah, I don't think I have enough boats. I would need to be able to drop my entire army there. And even then, I'd be facing like a heavy landing penalty. I don't know if and when I'll be able to take on Madagascar, to be honest. Because that's what happened to Kilwa early in this run too. Is like on the previous session, they pretty much got dumpstered by the guys in Madagascar, and that's why they got weak enough that Mombasa attacked them. And also why I was able to get Sofala for free. So I don't know when we'll be able to actually make a play for Madagascar, if ever. Did I have our advisor already? Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's just continue making our light ships then. And then... Actually, do I have... Right, I still have some temples. I still build a temple in Cape and then in Lolo. We're gonna wait for that then. Boss is preparing to attack Makua. Oh no. No. We could intervene in that, I think. We send them a warning. Because my truce with Makua is not up yet, so I can't vassalize them, but I could... I'm gonna recall this one from Lundu and we're gonna send them a warning. Since the AI, or since the game announced that they're planning to attack, they should push through with it even with the warning. And since I warned them, I should be called in, I think, when they attack Makua, right? So that's one way we can fight them without calling in their allies. Does the mod prevent Diplo vassalization? No. The mod just makes it very expensive to try and take land beyond 66% gov cap. So I've already actually vassalized like 2 of our neighbors already. I'm just waiting for my truce with Makua so that I can vassalize them. And then we can vassalize Maravi and Lundu at the same time as well. So I'm mostly going to be expanding through vassals in this early portion of the game. Yeah. Or if you mean like not through war, if you mean not through war, it doesn't. Although I think they have like a modifier that makes it, the relations a bit harder, I think. Actually, how close are they? It's minus 86 to have to vassalize them diplomatically. A lot of that is from distance with from borders. Yeah, diplomatically vassalizing them, I don't think is possible just because of the amount of like points I would need. Because even if I raise relations with them, I don't think I'll be able to make like a dent on that minus 79. That's pretty big. What about Makua? You want the wars? You can vassal all three wars? No, I was planning on vassalizing Makua already. It's just that I have a truce with him until 92. So what I'm and also I have one of their cores, which is why I can't diplomatically vassalize them. So I'm kind of hoping now that I get called in to this war since Mombasa is attacking them. But if they're gonna do this, I'm gonna need my troops here. So hopefully, okay, declare war. Okay, this one I did not expect. I did not expect Makua to. Makua's attacking Moravi. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, that one. I didn't see that coming. I thought it was Mombasa was gonna... we'll see what they end up doing here, but... I think Buha wants to ally me. Can I vassalize you? Minus 42. No. Karagwe. No. Diplorep. I just hired the spy network guy. You're gonna give me another... Okay, I'm gonna let this time out just so we can extend the lifespan of the guy, and then once the spy network guy dies, then we can replace him with the Diplorep guy, I guess. Okay, there's our colony done. I'm gonna go ahead and send the colonists over to here. So colonize or have a colony subject fully colonize any province in the South African Plateau area. So that is this region here, and I can only send the colonists to either of these ones. So this one's 126, this one's 117. Not that many natives, at least. So you can send it over here. And then... I guess I can send this one to handle the natives over there. It's just 500, but like just in case, I need troops there just so it doesn't get stifled. The colony doesn't get stifled there. We definitely don't want to waste time on like losing colonists. Yeah, there we go. So since I warned them, nice, I did get call in. The question is, are they fighting? Okay, nice. Mombasa did not bring their allies. There we go. So now, since I'm at war here, we can release... We can have them release like... Or I can take a province from them and release Kilwa from there, and then we can reconquest them later. Let me just core this real quick as well. Nice. So I'm pretty sure I beat them. Yeah, they're still Miltech 6. They're still Miltech 6. I have artillery. They only have 7k troops. So we should be fine here. Let me just add in another light ship. And I guess we could just walk all the way there, huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna walk all the way there and I'll let my subjects do the sieging. My one subject over here is not gonna be able to get anywhere. Yeah, we're gonna use these Burundi to like take land over here. We're gonna expand them that way. Oops, I was actually paused. My bad. Do I take the innovativeness? The dev cost? I mean, I'm not gonna use the dev cost though. Sure. We'll take the innovativeness, even though I'm not gonna use it. Yeah, so this is what I was afraid of though. Them like crossing their army through the wilderness. We haven't built our forts yet, is the thing. Should I maybe bring another army over? Well, actually, Makua has 8k and they already got rid of Maravi's army, so I think they'll be fine. If they end up going straight for my stuff though, yeah, okay. I don't want the... Yeah, we're gonna have so much devastation actually if we end up letting them do that. So I'm gonna leave the artillery stack over. And then we'll bring the rest of the army back. Okay, how many do I need to siege this? Just 2? I just need 2 to siege this? Okay. We'll leave it there. And then we'll bring the rest of the troops back down here. And... the timing though. I can't seize land. Oh well. My timers are not synchronized again. Crap. Do we have any new monopolies? I don't think so. Regardless, we can't give it onto the nobility because we have to keep one open for integration policy later. Yeah, we don't have any new ones either. Okay. I accidentally unpaused that. Okay, the timers are just all messed up now. Oh, well, whatever. With the extra money... I can actually cap out on my light ships. I can just build this last one here. And then the rest of my money, we can recruit one more soldier. I can recruit... over here. I'll have it rendezvous with the rest of the army. Let's see where they end up going. It might be... Okay, they're going for directly for the war goal. That's fine. And, oh, we're actually gonna meet their army here. Butua gets a crossing penalty? Crap, that means I'm gonna get the crossing penalty. But, okay, I'm gonna trust in the 1 tech mil advantage. I'm gonna trust in the 1 mil tech advantage. We should win this. And we also outnumber them. Ah, crap. Ah, they went in piecemeal. That's not good. That's not good. How many is this? 696. Cool. They went in piecemeal, so that's not great. Are you gonna let me retreat? Okay, we're gonna retreat there. Yeah. Did it come in at the same time? Oh great, and it took attrition! No! Fuck, we're gonna lose that RT stack, aren't we? Hopefully Makua finishes their war here. They're gonna end up full annexing them, aren't they? I guess that's fine, we can still vassalize them even though they're just 1. Yep, they got full annexed. They got full annexed, okay. Can you help me with this war now? This is your war, technically. Oh right, that means... Crap. That means that they're the ones who are gonna do the peace deal. Oh shit. Oh no. I'm gonna hope that Makua doesn't just give me all the land right away. That'd be really awkward. I'm gonna have to run this army out. We're gonna have to give up the siege. I can't go through here because like we're gonna run into them. That's Maravi's troops. Okay, Maravi's troops are gonna like tank the hit for us, cool. I'll take that. So that's 1 less vassal for us because we're gonna have like a unified vassal here with Makua. But that's not so bad. Actually, while they catch the rebels over here, I'm actually gonna come in here and then we can maybe take a fight while they've suffered losses from the rebels. Problem is, yeah, the armies are not in sync. So that is an issue. One of my armies is like moving not as fast. Are we gonna make it? I don't know if we can make it. Oh, this is so awkward. Oh, they're gonna catch. Ah, fuck! We're gonna use the. We're gonna lose the RT. No. Oh wait, no. Can we catch them? We might catch them actually. Just October 12th, September 24. But the other army is like coming in so late. Crap. Ah, fuck. Well, what was the Zanj company? We should be able to rehire. Well, not yet, but Since they got wiped out, that means the army is gonna get updated, so it's not gonna be the 4K stack anymore, at least. We're gonna lose some troops here, though. These guys are goners. I can't, like, save them. They're gone, pretty much. That should increase my income a bit, so we could wait until we have some money. I'm gonna hire, like, a new stack. A new merc stack. So that should increase my force limits by 2. So I need an army that's like 6, size of a 6. These are too big. These are too big, actually. Thank you for reserves. I'm sorry, you missed me. Actually, if they hold out long enough, oh, never mind. No, they immediately melted. I was gonna say, like, maybe we could bail them out, but nah. We'll let Makua deal with them, I guess. I also didn't realize that they brought their fleet out here. Are these all light ships? So they have one heavy? Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna fight that then. How's your tech level? Oh, they're one tech behind. Are they gonna lose that? If Makua loses this... Oh my god, they got beat up. Well, to be fair, I'm not actually gonna lose anything in this war. Should I maybe take a loan? I think I have to take a loan here. I haven't paid off the burger loans yet though. But we can take a loan and then I can recruit some army in the meantime. Actually, how much is my loan? I can loan 96. That puts me at 104 or 104. I need 110 to hire the Grand Company. Grand Company puts us at 21. I would have to disband like another small merc company, probably. Yeah, let's do that. Also, let me lower inflation real quick. Your tendency to warm on your streams would be playing Battlefield or COD. Hey, to be fair, like the point of view is like very different, right? Like in Battlefield or COD, I'd probably just be like going for objectives. Actually, what are the objectives in COD? Isn't COD just like kill the other guy? Battlefield has some objectives, if I remember correctly. The difference here is like here there aren't really any objectives apart from the ones that I set for myself, so it just so happens to be the objectives I set for myself are like, you know, declaring war on every neighbor I have. Why do I still have the free company here that's like 4K? What? It should be the... That's weird. Don't I have the... Yeah, I have the free company that's over here. Why can't I hire another free company? That's like 4K. What? That doesn't seem right. Objective may cause to be a piece of shit. That sounds personal. Crap, we're like 5 ducats off from the actual Grand Company. I can wait for the month tick, I guess. I can wait for the month and we hire the Grand Company so we have more troops available. Okay. Let's get the Grand Company in here. That is gonna put us over force limit though. I'm gonna have to like unhire. So on the month tick we get an additional. Actually no, it's just enough. On the month tick we get an additional 2 to our force limit, so it should be fine. Do we have another general? Yeah, okay. I think it should put us at... Wait. +7. Why is it still the... just... Wanda. No. I might have to unhire. Or like get rid of a stack or 2. To like balance this. They didn't give me the additional force limit. So split of supply network on them though. Oh, there goes another loan. I could pay off the burger loans this way. Yeah, actually, let's just start paying off the burger loans so that I can take them again. Are you seriously gonna fight that? No, we don't have full morale though. No, wait till we have full morale before we fight that. Am I gonna get dragged in here on this fight? I leave on the 6th. We arrive on the 16th. Okay, no, I'm not gonna get dragged in. I'm gonna delete the stack so we're not paying too much extra. Yeah, okay, we're back on. We're back in making money. I'm gonna have to do, like, once I subjugate all these guys, I'm gonna have to do some rebalancing of armies, or redistributing of armies, because it's a bit hard to like juggle merc stacks like this. So this time we should win this. We outnumber them quite a bit. They still hurt because they have Cav and I don't, but we finally won. There we go. And then this one is... okay, this colony is about to be over. So once that colony is over, I'm gonna have to recall and then send the colonist over to I can send it to... okay, is this 37, this 38, this 35. So we'll recall this guy, send it over to here to establish the colony, and then we're gonna send it back to Roggeveld to maintain it. So I want to actually hold on to the land that we're sieging down here, just because if I control all of the land, then whatever peace deal Makua has in mind, it's not going to involve them taking the land themselves. Hopefully they just try and take money or something. And then if Makua decides to give me some provinces, I can just release Kilwa from there, and then we can vassalize, or release them as a vassal that way, and then basically reconquer their cores. Hopefully they didn't lose any, actually. Oh, they lost the one up north. They lost their cores over here. That's unfortunate. Or actually, no, maybe they didn't have cores here at all. I don't quite remember their starting position, but I'm gonna assume that they don't have cores there. Or else we can't siege Zanzibar. Can't siege Zanzibar. Wouldn't it be easier to murder them and take the land that way? What do you mean, Makua? Let Makua take the land? No, because the thing is, if I let Makua take the land, they're gonna be too big for me to vassalize. Or at least it's gonna be more expensive for me to vassalize them. It's much better to have like multiple small vassals than it is to have like, you know, a couple big ones. Because that way it's also easier to like maintain control over them. And also they contribute like more army and force limit overall by just them being small. Okay, so this colony's done. I'm gonna recall this guy and then we're gonna immediately send him here to establish a colony. And then after he establishes this colony, we're gonna recall him again and we'll send him back to Roggeveld to speed this up. I might have to keep, yeah, we're gonna have to keep this army sitting on Matsolo because this one has like more aggressiveness and like more natives on it. So I'm keeping this stack over here to deal with whatever comes from Zanzibar. And then we'll just siege this down. And then once we're done sieging this down, we can like push on. And then we'll see what Makua ends up doing for the peace deal. Okay. So this colony is established, we're gonna recall, and then we're gonna immediately send it back here. And then I'm not gonna take this right now. We'll wait for the 5 years. So we're not paying a penalty for being ahead. And yep. There we go. We'll deal with those guys. We're still not on... Yeah, we still don't have the economy to support like a 4th colony. I would like to do 4 colonies at a time. Okay, 21. Can we get it on the next tick, please? Crap. Okay, we'll deal with the rebels later. So this one, I know for sure Makua can't take that land because that's disconnected. So now we'll just have to siege this down and then we'll see what Makua ends up doing for the peace deal before we and then it's gonna be funny, like I defended them against... Ah crap, I'm sieging my freaking capital. Put defensive edict on that. Okay, there we go. There's Mombasa done. I'm gonna push in here. And I'm gonna hope that Makua just tries and peace them out now. Because really they're not, you know, like what else are they gonna do here, right? Tumbuka, please siege that down. And then I'm gonna send this army over here. We're probably gonna have to set our army in front of Zanzibar because they're probably retreating there. And then I can't really leave this area yet. I could maybe leave this. We're getting 8, so that puts us 990. I can do 2-month ticks before I spend my mill. Okay. Although, I don't really have anything to spend for. Legitimacy? I guess? Spend mill for legitimacy? God damn it. That feels so bad. I don't want to develop provinces because like the colonialism is not up yet, and we don't have infrastructure ideas yet for for our dev discount. Makua, can you please peace out? I have rebels I need to deal with. I'm gonna take fort defense here actually, for once. Okay, there we go. He peaced out. So Mombasa will cede Lindi, Kilwa, Mzizma, and Bagamoyo to Rosby Empire. What the? What is this peace deal? I thought the AI was supposed to like not do border war. Why the fuck? What do you mean you gave me this, dog? Give Lindi, Kilwa, Zizma, and Bagamoyo to Rosby Empire. Mombasa will be forced to give Makua 10% of their income each month. Pay for war reps. Okay, this will last for 10 years. Mombasa will release Malindi as a sovereign state. Oh, they even released Malindi. They will be guaranteed by Makua for the duration of their truce. What is this, bro? You know who wants the province close to? Fair enough, I guess. Oh, they actually even specify that it's this area, huh? So anything outside of this area, they just gave away. And then because the AI knows that I have claims here, it just gave me everything. Cool, I guess. But it's so weird still. But I get what the AI is going for, actually. Okay, fair enough. Mombasa will pay 290 ducats to Makua and his allies. I get 235 of that. Cool. That's a lot of money. Probably because of the gold mine. Also on 0.16 inflation. Peace will cost Makua 77. Peace will cost me 40 Diplo. Makua suffers base of 0 aggressive expansion. I get 9.9. Okay. We lost more than I would like there. But I'm not gonna core this. Because there we go, yep, we're already above 66% with that. So instead of coring this, I'm gonna release Kilwa. Crap. The religion. We might have, like, they might try to fight for independence though. But this is kind of why I wanted to get Kilwa through war. Because I wanted to flip them to fetishists and then use the truce duration to let their liberty desire tick down from forcing religion on them. But crap, we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to like do it this way, huh? Okay, let's release Kilwa. That way I don't have to core this. And then we can bring our army back here. Why is one black flagged and the other one not? That makes no sense. What the fuck? And then Kilwa, I'm gonna force you to change your religion. It's gonna be 100 liberty desire. Does it cover when you annex them? I know there's a reason why I don't want to do that. I don't remember what. I know there's a reason I wanted them to not be Sunni anymore. I don't quite remember. We are in the grave beyond now. Crap. They are gonna hate me, but hopefully they still have their cores. Yeah, they still have their cores, so we can attack Mombasa again later. gonna hope that no one supports their independence, I guess. Antemoro is probably not gonna support their independence. Malindi is probably Mombasa. Yeah, okay. So, like, none of these guys, like, care. So I don't think they're gonna try and, like, support Kilwa's independence here. Regardless, like, they're starting approval ratings like not, or their starting opinions like not that bad. So Free Rebels, they're most likely support. It's just Congo. It's just Congo, and Congo, I believe, does not really care about them. Yeah. We'll see if Congo ends up trying, but I doubt it. It'll be amazing if they do, but it's probably not gonna happen. So with the money that I just got, should we repay? Should maybe repay loans? Do I have any buildings I need to build? Right, we have some temples that I can build. Some of them are like not earning anything though. Why? That's strange. Why Congo can even see them? Congo should be able to see them. Because they have an opinion of them. It's just neutral though. Oh, their opinion actually improved because I made them fetishist. Well, whatever. We'll deal with it later if it happens. Never mind, they're not even a valid rival anymore. So it's they're really not gonna have anyone then. Okay, let me recall the one from Mombasa. Yeah, so I don't have any more eligible rivals, so that's not gonna work then. I don't see anyone who would likely support Kilwa's independence at this point. My truces. Okay, we have no truce with Lundu, so we could go in on Lundu now and vassalize them. And then I can put. I should put one of my diplomats to improve. Ah, crap! I missed a month tick. Well, we were capped on mill. I'm gonna have to pay for legitimacy here, since our legitimacy is so low. I'll set my diplomat to improve relations with my subjects for now, since we have a lot of subjects at this point. Yeah, there we go. Well, they don't have army, so yeah, this is just gonna be like waiting for this to tick down, I guess. They're improving with me anyway, so you know, it's probably fine. They're not gonna rebel, probably. And then Makua, our truce with them ends in 1492, which is gonna be when we're gonna declare on them for vassalization. I already sent the colonists back here, right? Yeah, I did. And then you're just gonna keep paying off these burger loans, and then we can take burger loans again after. I should be able to get rid of this now. There goes there goes my prosperity though. Fuck. You're kidding me. I can't really afford corruption, so we'll just take the manpower and the mill hits. We're not really spending our mill anyway at the moment. That should be fine. And then, I mean, hopefully we're on track for this. They're at 442 out of 1,000 now. And the agenda ends in 1498. We can definitely get this before the 10 years are up, so I think we'll be fine. And then that's gonna be... completing that agenda is gonna be useful for the extra settler chance and global settler increase. So that should speed up the rest of our colonies. Speaking of, I should just go in on Lundo now while they don't have any allies at all. Let me recall this one. We could just use the merch stack because they're just one province anyway. Lundo, it's time. I have Stab Despair, so I guess it's fine. And then we'll send this plan network back to Makua. Makua is guaranteed by Mombasa now? What the hell? Question of rights. We're just gonna leave it be. I don't need the land myself. Take the extra admin there. Hopefully we can get our next admin tech so we're not eating... oh, okay, never mind. We're not eating unbalanced research anymore. On the bright side, since Makua just took all of this land anyway, we vassalized them. That means we have like space for another vassal. That's gonna be Lundu's our 4th, Makua's our 5th, and then I guess we could take Mombasa as our 6th. Can I even vassalize? Since they split, yeah, okay. Since they got split in half, we could just vassalize Mombasa. Take that, lower the thing. Settler chance 2%, global settler increase +2. I don't have money though. We're gonna end up taking a loan. Damn it. Fine. Can I pay off? No, I can't. But I should have... okay, we still have like 2 burger loans to pay off. Well, the next month I think I'm gonna reduce inflation as well. Okay. Yeah, the colonies are definitely pushing my gov cap high. We're above 66% even though I haven't taken them any new provinces apart from the colonies. Crap. When's my next upgrade on that? Admin Tech 8? Crap, it's gonna be a while. The other option would be to like just accept the penalty and push for 400 so I can get Zimbabwe, because that's gonna make us an empire. That should increase my gov cap further. Can we give out the privileges? I could, but I'm gonna need to seize land. My timers are like out of whack now though. So we could seize land like once, and then I should be able to give out the privilege probably to the... I could get rid of supremacy over the tribal kingdom, although Oh, actually, do we still have anything in the clergy that we need? I can give up monopoly and wall. Actually, why is their influence so high? What the hell? They have like plus 20 from events. Establish New World missions is gonna get automatically removed when the colonist expires. So I guess that makes some space. At some point I do want to get religious culture is the thing, because I want to try and convert a lot of my provinces to my main culture so that we don't have any culture issues in Victoria 3 when we convert. But I guess until we reach that point, I could just give out clergy land rights. I don't really have space for nobility unless I remove supremacy over the tribal kingdom. And then we can give out, because we need the extra space for integration rights later. And for the merchant guilds, the last slot is specifically for the gold privilege when we have this mission done. Yeah, so I can just give out clergy land rights after I seize land once we end this war. Let's recall this. Do I have any rebels? No. Okay. So Lundu, you are gonna be a vassal. And I want you to give up your claims in Tumboka. Also, give me all your money as well. You have no money. Okay. Then we can seize land. So that gives us 37, and then I can give up clergy land rights. So now we should be under capacity again. Nice. Okay. And then since we have the capacity, we could definitely try and push for, or no, not try. We are gonna push for 400 at some point so that we can get Zimbabwe, and then that should increase our capacity again since we'll be an empire. Let's put the spy network on Mombasa now. So our truce with Makua ends in 1492, so that's gonna be in 3 years. So we can attack them, vassalize them that way. Mombasa is gonna defend them, but then we can vassalize them as well through that same war. And that's gonna be all of our subjects, so that's nice. Then from there we can start looking at expanding Burundi by eating up the rest of the Great Lakes region and giving them the land. Hopefully they should have claims. These are not permanent claims. Oh no. When do these expire? Gil's cores as well will help slightly with the reading center. Yeah, definitely. We're definitely gonna give them back their cores. When do you lose the claim here? $14.97. Ooh. We're gonna have to like go in here pretty soon. So after we take Makua and these guys, I'm gonna have to like go up here and start feeding Burundi. Let me just raise my legitimacy a bit. The legitimacy is also probably why my my unrest is like fairly high. Also, let's pay off another loan. Okay, we have like one burger loan left, and then we can take burger loans again, and then we'll use the burger loans to pay off the big loans. Loan restructuring. Okay, my force limit is back higher, so that's nice. We could hire the artillery stack again if I had the money. And we're gonna get tribal warfare next. I'm probably gonna hold my reform here actually, since I'm gonna take mercenary ideas for my third idea group, so I'll probably wait until then so I can get elite mercenaries after. Also, let's take our admin tech here. So we can now build workshops. That's great. Hopefully, once we pay off our loans, we'll be able to get the money to build some workshops, spam out some workshops on our provinces. Also get the free development. Just gonna keep clicking legitimacy since my legitimacy is low. Then yeah, we'll keep it on Diplo focus since we're still working on influence ideas anyway. Actually, has my... I don't think my... Yeah, our range hasn't increased, so I don't think we'll be able to explore much else. Ooh, goods produced modifier. That's helpful. That increases my gold income too. Nice. I'm kind of hoping that we get like our ruler gets, or our heir or our ruler gets like the settler, the global settler increase thing. The global settler increase trade. How much am I earning per month? We're earning 2.4 a month. We're at 23. So 3 ticks is just gonna get us to 29. Actually, with the 0.41, we might actually get more. I'm gonna lower army maintenance real quick, and then we'll wait for 3 ticks, and then I'm gonna pay for this. We should have enough gold for it. Or like I could just let the event auto run. Yeah, okay, I did my math right. So you should be able to afford this without taking a loan. But let me just pay for this before we overcap. And also, okay, Upper Limpopo is done. So let me recall this guy. And then we're gonna colonize. So 46, 38, 37. So we'll take Transvaal. Send it there. So no ferocity. Or no aggressiveness either. But I guess we could just leave the 2k stack. I'm gonna have to like raise army maintenance again. We can pay for this now. And then once the guy establishes the colony, we'll recall him and send him back to Roggeveld. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recall. Send. Okay. So I guess since I didn't account for like the events, I think we might actually be able to fill out the rest of this within the 100-year lifespan of my colonist. I think we'll be fine. I'm not gonna take this decision because we don't really have any more extra range anyway, so I can't really explore anymore. And then that's fine because we have the leftover stability. Where would you spawn? 7, 10, 10. I hope it spawns in Senna. What do we have here? Discipline? Okay, we'll take the discipline guy. Please spawn in Senna. Milk these. There we go. And then what's the autonomy here? I haven't stated this. So we're just gonna take the local unrest -3. I think we can get the event to release. I don't know if we'll get the event to release Zulu right away. Or does it require the it might require this line of missions here for the Nguni. Yeah, it's this one. So I would need Natal and Tetwa to get the manpower up here on both. And then we can release Zulu as a subject later. Oh nice, we get a construction cost discount as well. Let's go. And then let's take this. So Miltech 8. So we're keeping on time with tech, which is great. So July, May, June, July. Okay, so we can go in here. How many troops does Mombasa have? They have 7k. I see 6k up there and then 1k here. So if I attack Makua, I can potentially stack wipe them. Oh yeah, we're 3 techs ahead of them. Okay, we can definitely win this now. We can definitely win this. The tech advantage. Fuck. No. No, my colony. God damn it. You had to give me this freaking event. -25. So this is -15, -30, -10. We're obviously gonna take the -10. I'm gonna take the hit to 25 admin there. That is unfortunate. Did they delete the fort here? No, they did not. This is the sick B gem. What's the name of this one? Demons. So on the next month, I'm gonna recall my diplomat actually. Let's recall this one. Oops. Not the one of the spy network. We want to keep the one of the spy network because that one increases our siege. Okay, July. Truce is over. Makua, it's time for you to be a vassal. Which one should I take the war score for? The 7, 5, 8. I guess we could just hold on to Bomway for the war score. Forgot to recruit like a new artillery stack, so we're gonna do that here. Recruit in Zimbabwe. And we'll recruit an infantry stack as well. Yep, that's a stack wipe, alright. Oh no, it's not! Are you kidding me? I thought it would be a stack wipe. Oh well. Let's put our diplomat back to subject countries. There's 1k stack over here, and then we'll bring the artillery stack over to the fort. Probably should be over here to help with this fort over here. And then they'll be busy sieging down Kilwa's capital, which is fine. That saves us some time. That's such incredible timing on the rebel stacks. Wow. Surely my 1k stack should be enough here, right? They don't have... Oh, they're gonna get the month tick. The month tick. Of course they get the month tick. As I'm about to like go in. Okay, no, we still win just because of the tech advantage, I think. Yep. Yeah, nice. And just in time too, we got this siege done. And then... I should probably... No, we need to siege this down so that we can get the ticking war score. And then we can bring the army up to deal with the rest of... Okay, Roggeveld is done. As Roggeveld is done, I can go back to colonizing this stuff over here. "38 days. There's our settler increase. And then I'm going to send the colonists over here to establish the colony. I'll bring the troops over here. And then once the stack is over here, I can bring these two over here where the main army is. And then I can send the colonists... After we establish this one, I can send the colonists to... Crap, none of them have the modifier for like settler chance. Where do we bring them? I guess I could just leave them there. They colonize fast. I guess. Okay, that siege is done. And bring this army over here. I'll bring this stack over here so it replenishes faster. And then I can just put this guy on autonomous siege. Okay. So this is 24.5. Nice. So this one should catch up very quickly. And then, now that this guy is over here, I can bring the rest of my army forward. And I guess I could just leave just the Free Company by itself to deal with both of these. Yeah, so we can bring the rest of the army here. Just so I have more force limit to work with on this war. That was kind of the issue with our initial war with Kilwa, is like my army is so split because I'm managing the colonies as well. So I could not bring like the rest of the army to like deal with Kilwa just bringing their army around through ships. Okay, there's the siege done. Tumbuko took at let's bring these guys over here. Bring this over here. Slaves? No! Oh, man. I don't like slaves. You really had to roll slaves on that one, huh? Do I need the rest of my army here? Oh crap, well I'm locked in anyway, so can't do anything about that. But surely we win this, right? I'm gonna consolidate just in case. Yeah, okay, we definitely win that. Nice. And then they put a fort down here. Cool. I could use that fort. I'm gonna bring the troops over here as well. And then they're gonna retreat into the freaking wilderness, and good luck, I guess. Okay, we have 100 war score. We can peace out now. So, for the peace deal, we're gonna separate peace them. And here's what I want. For Mombasa, I want you to return all of Kilwa's cores. Okay, we need to siege their fort down. Never mind. We're gonna have to siege their fort down first. Also, we have to retake Kilwa. But it's Makua that unconditionally surrendered, but like Mombasa is still raring to go. Let's send... This is the commander with the siege pip though. Crap. I'm gonna bring the rest of the army around because I don't know where they retreated to, where we might have to bring troops to defend this side. So I'm gonna recall them. There's a call for peace, but the thing is Mombasa is still not willing to peace out. The idea is we want to get all of Kilwa's cores back, right? And then we also want to... Crap, no, it's not enough war score! It's not enough war score to vassalize them, crap. We have to go in on them directly. No. Well, just the cores is like good enough, to be honest. So you can just take war reps and money. 160 versus war reps and 115. I mean, that's fine. I have gold anyway, so not too bad. Okay, we better go there. Please make it in time. It's Mombasa. Yes. Okay, we won Kilwa. So, this should be minus 44. Is it because I haven't... because I can't get to freaking Zanzibar? What if... Okay, if we take just war reps and then... They're not willing to give me that much more money, huh? Fair enough. I mean, I can't like siege Zanzibar down, so... The war reps are like good enough. So, Mombasa, give back my subject scores and give me a little bit of money. Also war reps. There we go. And then Kilwa's Liberty Desire just dropped down. Nice. Just barely. 48%. Yeah, that fixed it. There we go. And then... Makua, we're gonna vassalize them. We'll just come back for Mombasa later. We're gonna have to like bring the army... Okay, so I'm gonna bring the army over here for the regulars. For the mercs, we're gonna bring them over to Tambuka because we're gonna have to go in on this side. Because their claims are gonna expire in like 3 years. How far do you have claims on? So it's just Buha and Rwanda. Rwanda is allied to Congo and Chokwe. Ugh. Buha is allied to Kalundwe. Who are stuck there, so they're probably not gonna help. So we can deal with Buha first, and then this province, I don't know how we're gonna get that. So we never had a claim on Mombasa. Malindi might just attack them, honestly. So I'm just gonna recall this. And then let's also recall the one in Makua. So Makua, you are going to be a vassal as well. Provoke your core from Lolo. Slice them. Take your money. Taking Makua just raised Kilwa's just raised Kilwa's Liberty Desire again. But this one we can just placate. We have enough prestige, so that's fine. And with that, I can pay off my last burger loan. Pay off my last burger loan, so now I can do another burger loan. Another burger loan so we can pay off the big loans. So we're not paying a lot of interest. And then for the rest of the cash, let me just lower inflation and then build some more temples for the free dev. Nice. So all my troops are already moving. My colonies are over here. Okay. Once we start developing, so we have like 6 years to colonialism spawning. So once colonialism spawns, we're gonna develop our next gold mine, which is probably going to be... Which one's the cheapest one to dev, actually? So Sofala is 56, Butua is 61, 56 on Masapa. Butua is my capital though, but we're gonna have to do expanded infrastructure. Yeah. Well, actually no, Sofala is the best choice because we have the natural harbor. So we can dev it up to 10, or no, get dev it up to 15. Wait, no, dev it up to 10, upgrade the natural harbor to get the dev discount, and then develop it to 15, expand infrastructure, get another dev discount, develop it up to, what's the requirement for Market Town? Like 25 or something? Develop it to the next upgrade. And we're probably gonna have like another expand infrastructure again to like raise the development even further, and then that's how we're gonna get colonialism here. And I think that pushes us to... Yeah, that's gonna push a lot of our gov cap again. They insulted me. Are they still rebellious? They shouldn't be rebellious anymore. I think... Okay, they're still disloyal, but I think we just give them like a few month ticks and they should like warm up to me. Speaking of, let me put them to subjects, and then since we've vassalized all these guys, start getting ready to expand one of our guys here. Yeah, I might not end up vassalizing these guys actually. Depends. Because we're probably gonna get a claim here. I could make for a vassal here on this side so that we can get reach in the Congo area. And like push our way out. And then we can get some control over the Ivory Coast. But that's like... That's looking too far into the future, I think. Bring my army over here, and then we're gonna declare on Buha. Or should I wait for my... I should probably wait for my timers actually. Because we can seize land again, and the monopoly's gonna return in like 94 or in this year in November. I don't think this war is gonna take too long. And then either way, we could just wait until they get another claim on this area, if ever. Take it away then. I'm just gonna put the spy network in the meantime. We'll take the that of combat terrain now. Okay, right up here. Base tax 13. What the? I didn't say the command for that. What the hell? Annex Tumbuka. Okay, we can't take the annex ones because we still haven't gotten an expansion on our gov cap, so we're not gonna take that. Senna workshop. What does that give? Base production in Senna. Sure, I'll take that actually. I do want one there since it's an ivory province. We'll just wait for the money. How much does it cost actually? 81? Okay, Kill will like me now. Nice. Go ahead. Seize land. Then use the money to build the workshop in Senna for the agenda. And then we can go to Rukwa, and then now we declare war on Buha. Hopefully this war finishes fast so we can go in on Rwanda as well. I'm gonna call one of my diplomats here. So declare war or which one costs? Actually, no, which one has the fort? Oh, they don't have like a big fort, they just have the capital fort. Okay. Then we'll just take Ruguru. Yeah, they're probably not gonna get access here. I'd be surprised if Kazembe gives them access. Actually, are they rivaled? They're not rivaled to Kalundwe. They might give access, actually. My subjects' troops are going to be dead. Yeah, they're gone. Of course. But this should be a fast war. Because I have like so much tech advantage over them. No! Crap, we have to pay 100 ducats. 100 ducats? What the... God damn it. I'm gonna take a loan again. That one I think I'm just gonna wait until I can pay for it whole. Okay, now how do we get here? I guess I'm the one who has to ask... Yeah, I'm the one who has to ask Kazembe for access then. Okay, my spy master is dead. Oh, the Diplo rep guy who's discounted also died. Okay, well... we take the colonial range? Explore some more, maybe? We still have my explorer, so I could take it. Does that give us enough range to explore anything new? Maybe with this? We'll wait for the month tick. It might give us like more distance so we can maybe explore something else. Also, let me recall like one of my diplomats here. Oh, that's not enough range? Seriously? Wow. Okay. That was a waste then. Okay, I'll take the Diplo relations. So we could have another vassal, potentially. I could give Burundi just their state, and then we could vassalize the rest of Buha. And Buha, I think, has claims. Yeah, Buha has claims here. So we can use their claims to attack Rwanda and give them this state. And then we can use their claims to attack... Is it not better to just focus it on one subject though, and then just have the vassal slot here? I don't know. Either way, the subjects over here I can't annex until I have like a connection here, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get that connection at all to begin with, so maybe it's not worth it. Also put those workshops on the provinces that have monopolies on them. Let me put this spy network here actually, so we can get some bonus siege. Ah, crap. How much does my stability cost? 65? Okay. Not too bad. I could vassalize Kalundwe instead. So I have a vassal here on this side now. And then I can use that to expand here. So I have like one vassal on this side, one vassal on this side that I'm gonna feed. And then... I don't think this area is going to be colonized at all because we're going to shut down the entire coastline. So we're going to end up integrating this area probably in Victoria 3 when we convert. So I can just focus on this side instead. I guess that works. Because we're probably going to have like a lot of dev on just my side alone already, since I am planning to get all my provinces up to 30 dev each. Let's get the Mori cult. Grain, okay. So we're gonna get our next idea group soon. And we're almost done with influence ideas as well. Nice, we're getting that event. Did we get it on the same province twice? No, probably not. Okay, there's that. We can go here now. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the play. Since I don't expect we're gonna connect this territory at all. I'm just gonna give all of the land to like the vassals here. So we'll have like one vassal here and then one vassal here. While the rest of the vassals I have that are connected to me, I'm probably gonna annex one by one. Let me recall this guy. We're not gonna piece them out yet because right, I can actually take the land for myself, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna give control of it to... Well, I guess I can just... Yeah, we can just give the land once I... Oh, but it costs Diplo, never mind. Yeah, we have to give it... You have to give control of it to Burundi. That way when we do the peace deal, it actually goes to them. And then it doesn't cost me Diplo. Oh, nice. Positive event for once. And then now, we wait for this. I should have probably just brought my artillery piece, but... it's a bit far. Could have made it much faster. Ooh, we got the vassal event from Influence Ideas 2. Also, I thought I paid for my stab. Why is my stab down? What the hell? I don't want to take another loan, so we're gonna pass on that. And actually, we're earning a lot of money right now. We're earning a lot of money right now, so I could maybe try for another colony. The next colony is gonna cost me quadratically, huh? So 100%, 400%. I don't know how much the next colony is gonna cost me though. I'll have to check. Zimbabwe. Okay, Zimbabwe's autonomy is a bit high, so we'll take the autonomy change. Then hopefully we have time for this. April 1497, March. Okay. So Burundi's claim is actually much later. What are your ideas? Okay. Generic ideas? Generic regional ideas? Okay. Can I vassalize you? Right now? No, you need to be beat up even more. Okay, well, we're gonna beat you up some more. Recall that diplomat now, we don't need this spy network. Well, hopefully we can peace out in time to send the army over and then start attacking this side. Okay, how about now? Will you accept vassalization? Yes. We'll vassalize them. We don't want them to give up any claims. Let's end the rivalry. Actually no. Let's get their money first, and we can't end rivalries. Okay. Fair enough. So now we have a subject here. I'll bring my army over, and then we can give all of this to Buha, or to Burundi, take their money, use the money to pay off the big loan. And then we'll bring our army over. Once our army is like here, we can declare on Rwanda or Burundi, and then we can just expand Burundi. By a lot, actually. Put them all on block settlement growth. We might actually end up connected if one of my subjects decides to take a colonist. I doubt it though. But that's our 7th vassal, yep. So if ever I'm gonna vassalize anyone else, we're gonna have to like wait until I annex someone else first. We actually managed. Okay, this one's going down to minus 54. We might be able to push for this for Mahafali. Province 54. We'll see. We'll see how much I can like push for this, but if I manage to vassalize Mahafali, then that's gonna be our way into Madagascar in the future. Kilwa, chill. Burundi, no, we're not gonna give you knowledge sharing. We'll take the royal marriage though. Ah crap, the claim expired. No! Fuck. The claim expired. Well, I'm gonna hope that they just like get another claim, I guess. I waited too long. Damn it. If I actually, can I? So if I declare interest, my subjects should fabricate claims still? Yeah. Hopefully the AI mod did not change that behavior and then Burundi gets on like actually making a claim there. Hopefully. But with that, our expansion is gonna be paused for a bit. Well, we could actually go here. Expand Kalundwe instead. Because they have claims on this side. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna leave the Merc armies here. We could go ahead and we can go ahead and try to expand them here and take their claims. Transvaal is almost done. Yeah, if my third colony is costing me 10 ducats, I'm guessing like the next one is gonna cost me like freaking a lot. It's 1,600%, I think, right? Is my math right? That's quadratic, right? We definitely need the second developed gold mine if we're gonna try and do the 4 colonies at a time. I'm gonna recall one of my diplomats here, and we're gonna go ahead and declare on Luba. That puts me at war with Congo and Cuba. If I declare on just Cuba, it's gonna be Luba and Chokwe. Chokwe has 6k troops. We can declare on Cuba first. Well, actually, that calls in... I might need more mercs here, actually. Yeah, I might need more mercs. Or just bring like an actual army. I've been relying on mercs so much because of the way the force limit boost works. Bring this army here. I'll bring the other army out because we're gonna need like an army to deal with Chokwe on this side. But if you knock out Chokwe right away, then we can just move the rest of the army over here. We can hang around in... Ah, right. If I declare war while I'm in someone else's territory, I'm gonna get black flagged, so I should start over in my vassal, I think. But then we're immediately gonna have to like cross, siege down Chokwe, and then we'll have the big merc stack deal with these guys over here. Okay. Can I build... Need some more workshops. So I'm building in these provinces that have like no projected income because those are the ones I have monopolies on. So building the workshop actually improves the amount of money I get from the monopolies whenever they refresh. And once those are cleared, we'll start building in the other actually profitable provinces. Okay, our colony in Transvaal is almost done. At least. So that means we can send our colonist over to establish another colony here. And we can maybe hopefully connect this territory soon. Okay. Are you putting a spy network in? You are not. God damn it. Okay. So we take Kuba. That calls in Luba and Chokwe. Our subject has a fort here, so Kuba should not be able to push in. I can just focus on Luba instead. Luba does not have a fort at all. Okay. Let's go in here. You have to immediately make a run for Chokwe here. Try and stack wipe this side. I'm gonna recall one of my diplomats as well, so we can build some spy networks. Let's put a spy network here. Spy network here. And hopefully they did not run their army out into the wilderness and try and siege me down. I don't see an army here, so I'm gonna assume they're not here. Ajuran rivaled me? Oh no. Oh no. Ajuran. God damn it. You had to choose this timing? Oh, that means they also know that I exist now. Crap. They're definitely gonna protect Mombasa at this point, so... see what happens with that. Are we actually gonna lose this? Bro. We actually lost that? Are you kidding me? Ha! How? I guess river crossing and jungle. Well, that's unfortunate. And my subject is like going in. Okay, good job. National unrest. Okay, we'll take that actually. I would prefer not to deal with the national unrest anymore. Are they trying to push into... Oh, okay. They might be trying to push into Burundi. They have access? Do they have access? They have access through all of Congo now. Well, where did you retreat to? Zimbabwe? It's pretty far. Okay, Transvaal is done. So, where's my colonist? Let's recall this guy. 46 days, 54, 46. So 46 on both. This one's pretty far though. I kind of want to keep it close together so that my one merc stack is able to deal with all of them. So we're gonna send it to Tetwa. And that way we can just like park our army here. They might just stack their armies together. They do have to deal with the fort though, so shouldn't be too bad. I don't know if they're gonna try and siege down the other fort there. I I should have maybe I should have maybe built my forts first before I started playing aggressive here. Oh, no, not corruption. How much does it cost me? 16? Crap. That's a lot. Yep, there they are. They're gonna try and come in here. Okay. If they're gonna try and walk in here, then we're just gonna have to defend for a while. July 28th, July 27th. Oh, I'm gonna come in earlier. If I do this, August 3, okay. So we're gonna get that one army out first. We're gonna catch the other army. Let's consolidate so we have fight in full strength. And then my subjects are coming in as well. Nah. Army professionalism, local unrest. We don't have mercenary ideas yet, so army professionalism is kind of not important right now. Yeah, we'll just take the option. Are you serious? Crap, right. This is not connected, so we can't give this to Kalundwe yet. We have to go through Kasembe first. So we can just peace out Chokwe. But man, I can't believe we're losing this one. Are you serious? Oh, Makua's the one leading the fight? What? Dog. They're dragging my discipline down. What the fuck? You're kidding me. How did we lose that? I have $100 trillion above it. I think it's less than 7. Their inflation is it still pretty bad? Actually, I've never checked. I've never checked if their inflation is still bad until now. Man, I can't believe we lost that fight. Are you serious? Recall the one in Chokwe. We seriously lost that? You're kidding me, bro. My subjects suck, bro. What the? Okay, let's peace out Chokwe. We're not gonna vassalize them. We only want like one vassal in this region. Instead, we'll take war reps and all their money just to get them out of the war. You don't really need them to... Oh, we can't even make them break alliances anyway, so... let's see... Another workshop on that one. If it got better, I'm pretty rich. Man, I can't believe me and my stack of subjects just lost that fight. Like, what the hell, dude? How did you guys lose? What do you mean you lost that fight? We've whittled down the manpower at least, I guess. But we definitely need to do a... Like, once I don't have to do all of these wars, we're gonna definitely need to do like some army reorganization. We're not relying on like mercenary stacks that are all over the place. Because we should already have like a lot of force limit, bonus force limit from our subjects at this point. Actually, where's land force limit here? Oh, I guess it's in the army menu, huh? So my land force limit right now is... So we have a base of 6. We have 7 from our hired mercenaries. We have 1.2 from each subject. And 4.8 from our provinces. So that puts us at... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7... 13... 21? So without the mercs, we're actually at like 21 force limit. If I did my math right. I'll just recalculate again later or something. The production efficiency guy here. And colonialism is about to spawn on the next year, so we'll figure out how much we're gonna have to pay to get that dev'd up. They're gonna meet me in Kalonga, huh? Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until the merc stack kind of refills. Ah! I see. That's the issue, huh? You don't have merc manpower. I definitely should have done the army reorganization before then. That's also almost done. Are my subjects going in on this? Okay, we can catch the other stack so that they're gonna be separated here. Or not? Oh crap, I'm too slow. Fuck. Okay, surely... Okay, wait, what is it? Oh, it's Savannah. Crap, there's like no penalties at all. Fuck. We can't even stop them, bro. You're kidding. We're gonna have to wait. Yeah, we have to wait. God damn it. I should probably replace that stack first before we got into this war. So after we peace out, we're gonna have to like do some reorging before we go back in here. Burundi has started to get some claims here, so that's nice. Take the Diplo rep. Actually, with that Diplo rep, Mahafali, are you... Or well, now minus 55. We're getting plus 12 from Diplo rep. Minus 54. Still pretty high. Gems? Ooh! Finally, something valuable. Mill power is gonna cap in... I think we can do like... It's gonna be 1144. One more month tick, and then we have to spend it. I'll take the prestige. We'll just pay for stab. And then we have to pay for our government now. Legitimacy. Let's lower inflation real quick before we spam out the more workshops. Well, not spam out, but just build one. Okay, Matsolo is complete. Recall this colonists, and then the 54, 46, 57. Yeah, this one's pretty far, so I think we'll just go for... We'll just go for Highveld. And then we'll bring the army over to Mtetwa. Okay. We can... I have to give this to Kalundwe. And then we have to attack here. And then... let's set up our spy network in Cuba. I'm gonna put this on allow attach, and we're gonna put everyone on supportive now. I guess Burundi... Okay, Burundi will set to defensive, because they're not even here anyway. And then Kalundwe will put on siege. And then with allow attach, we should get everyone on board. Now hopefully they make it in time for me to like attack, and then they don't get the siege done first. It'd be a disaster if they get the siege done, because then we would have to be the one dealing with the fort. Please don't win that siege. Okay, nice. They did not win. Okay. Once Lundu and Tumbuka are here, we're gonna go in. Let's go. And also... Yep, colonialism is up. Lisboa. Alright, so we can start deving for our gold mine. Or at least... I should be, but we don't have a stockpile of Diplo. Crap. Oh no. You have a stock of Diplo power. God damn it. Okay, surely we win this. Yep. Finally. Dude. Like... all those battles did not make sense how we lost those. Like, the later fights it made sense, but like the earlier ones, that one was like whack. How the fuck did we lose? Okay, now I'm gonna bring the Merc army over. And I guess this is like the actual way for me to bring my vassals around, is like I had to allow them to attach. But with that last battle, I think we're on the way to winning this war. But I don't want to go overtime, so I think we can end here for now. So we've expanded quite a bit. I also got most of the vassals I wanted and some extra. I really did not expect I would be able to get this right now. This was like not in the plan, but this is probably the way we're going to expand into this region and take control of it, while I focus my main control over here. We're going to get more claims along this side, so that's going to be where we're expanding next. As for Madagascar, I don't know when we'll be able to get Madagascar, to be honest. But yeah, things are looking good. We have about 75 years left to our colonist, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 provinces left, so that's pretty good. We made good time. We definitely needed the multiple colonies at the time, and I'm expecting that once we get our second developed gold mine from colonialism, or rather once I get colonialism by developing my second gold mine to like very high development, we should have enough income to sustain a fourth colony and not be at too much of a deficit. So that would mean we'll be able to like clear out the rest of South Africa, so our mission tree is like good to go. So yeah, we're on track this time around, and things are not a disaster like the other run. The other one was, things went off the rails multiple times on the Madias one. And get so it seems like it was a successful session. Yeah, that's the marker now, huh? But yeah, we can end here. We'll continue this next Saturday, as usual. As for the next stream, it's gonna be on Tuesday. We'll be continuing XCOM 2, and then on Thursday we'll be going back to Hades to get that third escape attempt in. So that is our schedule for next week. Thanks to Spar and Senlor. Is that L or I'm guessing it's an L. Senlorin309 for dropping by. For everyone else, wherever and whenever you're watching from, whether it's live or the VOD, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitch, have a good day, good night, take care, and I'll see you on Tuesday for some XCOM 2. Bye-bye.